Let's get this shit popping. Race first, black power. Yeah, I just come from Chicago. Went up there Friday, came back Saturday morning. But $36 is not bad. It's like give them up for $36 to take a motherfucker there, and it probably cost another $36, but $36 to go there and back and be amongst your people. People that originated that red, black, and green flag that a lot of us out here portraying and carrying and stuff like that. But it was an honor just to be amongst the High Chancellor. You know what I'm saying? Raymond deep it's a French name, DeBlaw, and Michael Duncan, you know what I'm saying, the President General and the Chancellor, Raymond. And going up there with my brother Maru out of Chicago 401, the president of that chapter there. And we trying to get one here in Milwaukee. Talked to one brother, he said he down. Need to give me 6 more good people, man, and really just go ahead and establish something, man. Well, anyway, I don't want to be over here trying to talk your head out, but I was wrong to download this video and also let y'all get to look at it. But it's kind of low, so you might have to turn it up. But need some elders too, and they really dropping some real knowledge on them, motherfucker, putting some fat on your head. So if you can hear it, we're gonna go and let that ride. Right.
and he's apprenticed to a printer. Who's new for camp. Camp's got even a bigger library. It's just amazing. And then eventually he gets to Kingston. Who does he meet? Dr. James Robert Love. Dr. James Robert Love is going to teach Mr. Bobby Africa for the African. Oh, Dr. James Robert Love. Who is Robert Love? Robert Love is a pastor. He goes to some of the Bahamas. He goes to Florida. He is in bishop. Liberty, which speaks in our hearts. We should take it who come to everybody who fuck the Africans in 1890 ran from different themselves. So after he understands the truth, he goes to Buffalo. He's the first black guy to leave the University of Buffalo Medical School. So what does he do? He goes to a new country. So he said, let me go to the place that was created for black people for black people. In the 18th Constitution of 1950, I guess I mean, this says all black people on that island. Number one, you are free, but most importantly, you are a citizen. For those that speak French, vous êtes citoyen. That love is in Haiti. What does he find? Abandoned the a small select group of Americans running the show, dedicating their people. He's studying everything. So he's exiled. Where does he go? Kingston, Jamaica. Who does he meet? He's supposed to be a powerful impact in America. And as I said, he's a student of history. Mr. Bobby, when he established his Amigo in 1918, he said this country we use as the flows, the sector, and view of the UNIA. We must have a women's page, we must have black history pages, and we must denounce racism and feminism. Because this, in the first of the convention, the British men participating in the 1920s were those that qualified, not 5,000 black people come together to form the government of the UNIA. Listen to this. Mr. Bobby states so eloquently, Negro history must be taught to Negro children so they can know the truth and be uplifted. That's 1920, August 13th, that gets ratified. But there's a problem with that. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the second reference Reverend PhD from Harvard University in history in 1895, is going to be credited with starting Negro History Week in 1926. He decides to use the week between President Douglas' birthday, which he didn't know, and Abraham Lincoln's birthday, because no one knows when President Douglas' birthday. He just assumed it. But there's a problem. Let's do some calculations here. This is 1926. We know for a fact in 1920, Article 49 of the Declaration of Rights of Negro People, in that document, which is notarized August 13, 1920, Article 49 states Black History. And Carter G. Woodson worked. He was a paid employee of the Negro World newspaper. Yes. You can't give him the credit if Mr. Bobby had initiated it. And you notice he starts in 1926. Why is that important? 1923, Mr. Bobby's conviction of that bogus charge of failure to know his bogus. Right. He doesn't, he starts the penitentiary February 8th in Atlanta in 1925. He's not going to release it until December 1927. But in 26, Dr. Woodson absolutely knew Bobby could do nothing. This is simply not right. There's so much that Mr. Bobby has done. And he has to think about it. The Council of Foreign Relations. It was established in 1921 to oppose Mr. Bobby's attempt to reclaim those colonies from Germany that had been lost through World War I. There is so much. Everything you can show. We're not globalized because it's beautiful or That's not how your God lives. Yeah, because it's a person who's living. The conditions of black people are still the same. Yes, sir. Nothing has changed. All there's 1.5 billion black people in the country. 1.1 in the continent, and another 400 million outside of the continent. Let's go over the top 10% of black people outside the continent. Number one, Brazil, 85 million black people. What's the condition of black people? Up until 2005, there was no census determining that they were black. Wow. And you have this, you so silly about you saying these people can do this. I've got people who are a little bit darker than me running around calling themselves not black. Right. That's stupid. That's oppressive. They're not going to go anywhere with that. But I agree with them. If you don't want to call yourself black, you don't want to. So they're not part of that. The United States of America. We have about 40 to 45 million black people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Mr. Bobby realized in 1960, and it is still true here. Believe it or not, of all of the Africans on the planet, we get that. And we get brutalized, denigrated, no education, no housing, no medical care. And we're the best off on the whole planet. What does that say for the rest? And here it is. Here's the kicker, ladies and gentlemen. There are 1.1 billion Africans in Africa. There's not even 45 million Africans in the United States. That's called 42 million. We don't even make up 4%. We actually make up 3.8% of all of the population of Africans in Africa. We spent in this country in 2015 $1.1 trillion. All of Africa with 1.1 billion people, they only produce 2.1 trillion. We're not even 4%, and we spend more than half that they can make. If we don't liberate black people, it will not be done. That is the truth. And this is what Mr. Bobby realized after he called the 38 states. He couldn't believe it. He said, black people, you don't know, you don't realize it. What did that do, man? Yeah. Because he was born and raised in Jamaica, had visited Costa Rica, visited Panama, visited Colombia, visited Guatemala, Nicaragua. In fact, this is what he said. We're universally oppressed because of race. So any solution must include race. And it must be first. That's the concept. Race first for you, Mr. European man. Race first for you, Mr. Chinaman. And of course, race first for you, Mr. African man. Those that own and those abroad. And then he gives us this time. He helps us with this. He shows that people these beautiful secret in yourself. How do you wrap all of this up? Yeah. Let's look at the logo. The logo, that logo is really it is that Pharaoh Coffee. There is Kufu, his dad, Coffee, the one we discussed, and his son Matari. So you got Kufu, Coffee, and Matari. Grandfather, father, and son. This is Mr. Years. It means everyone knows. And doing that, when she got home, she understood that this is what you feel people search for your mission. Every one of them knows anything about what you do. The questions that we started with management, anything that self-funding. He put it out of his pocket. He quit his job to work 24/7 in 3 weeks. What? They come up with this great idea. Why don't I go like a lot of people outside of the United States, become an immigrant, go somewhere else, make they turn up on you, and send it back. Like when I'm from Haiti, Haiti is dangerous because by those Africans in the United States who send remittances. So if we Africans of the nation who said get laid off, it's almost a pussy. Because that's how they're going to survive. So Mr. Bobby actually thought, I'm going to make the time money and do it and start a program by myself. I said, yeah. If that would have worked, it would have been yeah. It's not going to be individualistic. Yeah. It must be collective. stands for real. The real is not so much how you deal with your how you demonstrate. We're not talking technology, but how you do it. Like 10 people show up, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 3,000, 30,000, 80,000, 130,000. The answer is we cannot become a military power until we first become a everybody who's a strong military has a strong economy. Your economy is what defends you. Ladies and gentlemen, what defense do we have in these United States? What do we own? What banks? What supermarkets? What do we own? So all that money that we spend, we're just like that's what it is. It's like when everybody can come into our community and make money off of us. We're the biggest wealth creator for everybody else. Koreans, Asians, Chinese, Hispanics. What they say, ladies free, speaking. And we are. We are. So Mr. Bobby, for your information, that drug pyramid, we're not even talking about Humphrey's pyramid. Because there's this fence in Humphrey's pyramid, and then there's Mentali's pyramid. Just the first one, Khufu, his dad, the Great Pyramid. You ready for this? It took 400,000 men working every day for 20 years to build. Where's that money coming from? From the government. It was the same security in the family. That government, that corner on top of north, in the north of Europe, north of Egypt, that runs into the Mediterranean. So much pressure was really staying in the corner. It fed all of the aid to surplus. With that, we could build and create. They had the first strong military on the planet because of the economy. Mr. Bobby says, time to go home. I got the answer. I've been playing foolishness all these years. So he says it must be that's why we established the United States. Eventually, he wants to come to the United States. He had read up on slavery, look at the nationalist group. He said, I gotta meet this guy. He gets here. He does a 38 state tour. He said, he just don't know it. He don't live it. He just don't know it. But he lives the rest of his time revelation. Mr. Bobby says, these people, we got people have succeeded in the United States. Not because we wanted to. So he said, because of Jim Crow's segregation, basically, we were forced to do it. But we didn't go over it because anytime we get the opportunity to be with aliens, we would be the aliens. So he said, it's all about approach. When Cody said, no, we will go and develop and build. Then what Mr. Bobby's going to do is nothing short of amazing. Let me read to you some addresses and you tell me where this comes from. This is all about when we talk in New York City, how we are talking from New York City. Are you ready for this? Grocery store number 1, 47 West 132nd Street. Grocery store number 2, 646 Renaissance Avenue. That's 147th Street. Grocery store number 3, 552 Renaissance Avenue. That's 135th Street. Universal Restaurant number 1. Actually, let me talk about this. 114 West 138th Street. No, I'll talk to that later. University Restaurant number 2, 75 West 133rd Street. The Clinton is 2305 Avenue at 134th Street. And the Universal Mall is in the mentioned sideways. That building at 62 West 132nd Street housed 500 black employees every day. They did everything. Dry cleaning, uniform making, you name it, they did it. And then it's nice to talk again, but it's nice to say, don't let your daughters play with Caucasian dolls. What is God do? Give me a dollar. But to make the dollar, I gotta go factory. On 36 and 38, that's when 35th Street, that's the Grand Cross Factory. And then you had 54 and 56 West 135th Street. The UNIA head office and the Black Star Line head office. You notice both the investment arm and the UNIA were next to each other. And it's not by foot, it is by design, it's not by coincidence. And then here is the kicker. The Philippine People Club at 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13 West 136th Street. I gotta ask the question. Who's coming to this? Oh, I know. Maybe he started a 501c3 corporation. And he raised money and then begged the corporations to equal it. Well, that couldn't be done, Brother Shackle, because that part of the law wasn't established in 1954. Maybe Mr. Garvey went and begged the corporations, begged the and yes, master, help me out. I'm just a dumb Negro. Give me your money. That's what could have happened because communism is racial uplift and self-reliance. Self-reliance means you rely on yourself. If somebody is discriminating against you, what does God say? Pull our resources, we buy it. That's how a Muslim party gets some money from you, black woman, you Dr. Clauses, you mother Farrell, you mother Myers. But that's where he the only place he could get in. So what you're thinking, we cut that black money? Yes, we did. Probably realized that 100 years or something today. That we place people. We try to put into Marxist materialism. It will work for them, it will not work for us because we are on the seed. We are wrong. Anyway, so let me wrap up. What I wanted to say to you about that building 114 West.
I was speaking my
that about how does it fight to the legal practice corporation? He charges $5, $1.5 per share. But get this, the average wage in 1920, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it was between $1 and $2 per day. But the people were making 40 cents. See, if you know, Frederick Douglass said it best. Men may not get all that they pay for, but they must certainly pay for all they get. If you want liberty, you must pay for it, either through your life, your sweat, or your struggle, or your sacrifice. And then that's not even his greatest economic achievement. The Black Star Line was. That was even bigger. And let me say this. On April 15, 1912, off the coast of Newfoundland, the Titanic sunk. That was the biggest, baddest ship ever in the history of humankind. You know who owned it? The White Star Line. So Bobby said to himself, whoa, let me get this. The White House, the White Star Line. I get it. So what does he call his ship? I mean, it's only fair. You do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Garvey's first ship, the SS Yarmouth, like from you can see the SS Frederick Douglass, he paid $165,000 cash. Where did these white people get the money from? And let's assume let's say use a 5% cost of living adjustment, which is what I do for living, by the way. I'm going to try to thank you for not mentioning the company I work for. It's nothing I'm talking about. But anyway, but if you use 5% cost of living adjustment, $765,000 that Mr. Bobby took on cash is worth $18.7 million. That's the type of money you have. You have it. You always had it. All you try to do, all you try to do, because he was for it. And then the other two ships, the SS Shady Side and the SS Canada, that's another 200,000. In today's dollars, 22 million. Where is that 40 million just on these ships? All those buildings that I mentioned to you, with the exception of 114 West 138th Street, these purchased from Legal Practice Corporation. That was capitalized at $1 million, which he did reach. It's worth over $110 million to his body. Where is that $150 million? And he's preaching what's first. It doesn't take a genius to see why you have to do this. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about 114 West 138th Street. That building was not purchased through the Legal Practice Corporation. That building was purchased through the leadership. This is why you gotta pay your dues, black man. Right. You got to pay your dues, and you got to recruit the whole world. With dues, you can even buy a building. People don't realize that. Just in New York City, Mr. Garvey, just in New York City, had over 35,000 members in New York City. We had more than 4 million members in 1926. The open social that made these good men could do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's great to study chemical engineering, it's great to study math, but if you can't uplift your people, it's useless. So for all of those children, all of your people study, whatever you study, it must be used to uplift and improve the race. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lenny today.
America, America, America.
And he said, chance has never yet satisfied the hopes of the people. That's the yeah. There's no way the only people that's going to prison are the people on the basic and use everything them and don't get involved. We're the only people that allow police officers to shoot down our young men. And we stand it. We as black men should be ashamed of ourselves. Yes, sir. We need to organize ourselves, come and propose up to you and again, and control our community. Yeah, but you know, I have so much respect for sisters and I don't know what I don't have to like TV. I don't have to watch TV. And when I look at the women, it's usually the female that goes into the people. And the females, they go out, they hunt, and they bring back the food. Sometimes as soon as they get the food, they call the male lion, and they step aside. And he eats. The female lion wants to ensure that she has a strong male to protect her and her children. And she will sacrifice everything and anything for that. And she does. The black women have been doing the same thing for us for a million years. And to a certain extent, we have failed them. We have failed them because we have continued to be selfish, meaning we don't want to organize ourselves. If tonight a policeman were to believe that if we stop one of us and abuse one of us, all of us are going to be at the precinct tonight, he would think twice about doing it. So, you know, we have to come to ourselves, because we have to protect our women. We have to let our women know that they are safe. But, you know, I'm going to hold it right here, and I'm going to come back to my presentation. But again, I just wanted to thank, right now, 429 I'll be with you on Sunday. I'm giving you forward. You know, I got these guys made. Raymond and I, we don't go anywhere without our flag. So, Brother Myers, please make sure you travel with your flag from now on. And this is the button, of course. Give me a picture in it, please. May I have a picture with you? Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of elders looking here. Plenty of elders.
I couldn't come to Chicago knowing I'm going to see the nicest woman in this world and don't been talking to me. I could get more info, but I may be specific with you. But if you want more, I can get them with you. Yeah, all right. Just let me know how much you want and I'll make them for you.
Yeah, it's slick.
So we're going to this for 29, but we're going to recognize her tonight. Anyway. This is Brenda. Hey. We're the first lady of the division. Mr. Farr. Okay, we're going to do this. You see that? We're going to do this. I sincerely hope you will employ the plots were made in Haiti by black people, African people, Luxembourg. Yeah. It's not Chinese
Right. Right. We need the plug. Give us the plug.
So, folks, again, I want to thank you for having me in Chicago, and I want to thank for helping for showing me the maybe for these leadership taking on the tables now. But I must say, so I was in New York and contemplating whether I should run for the president award. And at one point I was saying maybe to the maybe I shouldn't. Some people are telling me that I should. But you really don't want to run for these positions unless you have to support the people. Sometimes, sometimes change is good. But all I know, all I ever want to do is to serve black people. And
Shame. Black power, race first.
because anything I have, I will get from the people. So, I propose you great. And then I heard a brother and sister, I'm not going to call anymore, but they told me that Wiggins and let me make you tomorrow. But out of the woodwork, brother Ray over there stood up and he nominated me. Yes, sir. And I ran for president. I won. But now it's time to leave. I have to step into an area that I started to. And these shoes are difficult to sell. So I need each and every one of you to help me. Not the Mother Miles, Mother Carl, the ladies of Chicago, if I'm doing and any working, I'm not doing something right. Please call me and let me know. Please call me and give me that guidance because we can't leave in a vacuum. And experience is also the greatest teacher. And we have a wealth of experience here in Chicago. And I want to utilize it. So I look back at Marcus Garvey and look what he did. And every day he just went. And I'm saying, what can we do now? Look, this is the UNIA. This is the UNIA. We have to think if we're going to make businesses, I have a business place, and I'm trying to find a building. Tell the landlord and we're not doing a good job of it. I was born in Jamaica, just like Michael Garvey. The greatest thing I realized when I came here was that the greatest of people was the humans. And I'm thankful to God for the black Americans who came to embrace the Africans all over the world. Be it from the Caribbean or elsewhere. The beautiful thing about America, don't ever mistake America for a good country. Great country, but never confuse it with a good country. But the thing for me, as a young man who came here, I saw and it was a good thing for me to meet so many black people. When I came to Jamaica, who would you think about Jamaica? And I thought Jamaican was the kind of thing, but I picked up the book, Philosophy and Opinion, of Marcus Garvey, and I realized I'm African. No longer Jamaican, I'm African now, because with African people, loving African people. But we're at a crossroad now, and we're wondering what we're doing for ourselves. My friend who is an Marcus Garvey is a good friend of mine, and down to his front was a Korean gentleman who owned the trains for 7 of them in the afternoon. So my You must go to the Black Association. People, where is the Black Association? It's right here. It is right here. Folks, if you haven't paid your membership dues for the year, you need to pay it right now. If you haven't supported your president, you need to support him right now because with him being strong, the UNI can get strong. So if you're claiming race first, then you have to pay your dues as well. You're basically trying to sell first. And self-first is anyway. I'm not going to teach you any of this stuff. If you were living in 1919, when you think about the job is time, is investment time, and you ask for $5 per share, if you were living in 1919, how many of you would have invested for $5? You're telling me you wouldn't invest $5? Okay, but as the brother said earlier, in the first world, that's amazing. When are you going to come back to that? What do you get started? What do you consider? What do you think? This company made $33 billion in sales last year. That's been reported $7 billion. And most of that is for us, the people. That's what we were surprising. So anyway, this next time here, we're going to knowing that we need some money, we feel the money. We need to put the money on the side. But then we want to put it aside. Now, most of these restaurants that are doing the work, they spend the time, per week on investment, week, and then pay. You take one week off and with only these one in the restaurant, let's say we're only working on a market of 10%. That's $5.2 million. Just only one in the restaurant. Now we're looking to expand that to 200 and 300. But that's only in New York City. Because that's where we want to go everywhere there is a UNIA division. We want the warehouse and we want restaurants that we own. So how do we get the money now? We don't want to go to the bank because we don't want the bank. We can't go to our business. So we're selling shares. We're selling shares. We're selling shares. For $6 per share. I know what most of you are thinking right now. I know what most of you are. $600. It's too much money. It's a whole lot of money. In 1919, black people were earning between 25 cents and 40 cents per day. How difficult is this? It is for New York, it's 25 cents and 40 cents per day. How difficult do you think it is to say $5? Those black people, some bought 1 share, some bought 3 shares, some bought 3 shares. Yes. They realized that we, the people, have to prove to the people that are going to go free. And that's what it is the price. Now we're asking all each and every one of our members to buy each one share. You are going to pay for it's $600. You just told me that if you were living in 1919, you would have spent those $5. But can I tell you something? Cost of living adjustment of 5% from 1919 until today is exactly $600. So we're asking you to invest $5 from 1990. The $5 you would have invested in 1990, we're asking for you to invest it today. We're asking for you, and we want you to sacrifice if you believe in racers. The beautiful thing about this is that we as Africans, we are controlling this business. It's not like you're invested in ABC company and you never see what's going on. We, the UNIA people, we control this company. Again, most of you said you don't have $600. Show me your phone. Show me your iPhone. How much it cost? Android. So we're investing in Apple. We're investing in all these companies. And what's our return? Well, nothing. We're not going to ask each and every one of you to invest that $5. Asking each and every one of you to invest $500. We already collected $600,000. The person who wrote the first check, this man sitting next to me. And since he wrote that check of $50,000, he never asked me another question. What we have done so far, we have spent $225,000 in putting over this recreation system, because what we have done is have spoken to the farmers downtown to be able to provide cooking and carrots and pumpkin. We have spoken to the farmers in Jamaica to provide yellow yams and sweet Spanish pepper for Jamaican restaurants, because we have Koreans going to Jamaica, bringing back Jamaican products and selling to Jamaica. Are we stupid? Right. So this is our business that we are going to own, and we are going to use it to build that financial base for the UNIA, just like Marcus Garvey and our ancestors back in 1919. Build the Factory Workers Corporation, build a back start on it. This is for us. Yeah. In the warehouse. Yeah, so we secure release of 15,000 square foot property. The rent each unit is 15,000. So we're pushing to open. Because whether we're open yes or no, we have to go in. So we believe as soon as we start, I have three restaurants. And my two restaurants will only buy from our business. We have 100 more restaurants that we buy from our business. So this is something that we will own. Eventually, in the near future, we want to bring our base to Chicago. We want to take a base to Atlanta. Everywhere where there's a UNIA division, we're going to take these structures. So folks, it's up to us. Think nice about the phone. Remember, you told me to do it and invest in those 5,000. So we are in a position now where we're fully open between the 15th and the 30th. And we are going to use this as a financial base to build that economic base that we need not for services, and for the third because this is the way we're able to this is the way we're able to make this happen. But then again, each and every one of us is to commit and this type to make a difference. If you can't do it on yourself, look at the statement of individual. Get a share. Get that certificate. On something, you know how nice it was my brother's house to see a certificate different this morning of people who own shares in the way. So we're at a position now where we're taking the UNIA, the company of this develop your own. And in this case, our headquarters. So without a home, we can we have a beautiful area in Pennsylvania and we're going to use it as our home. We want to secure it. We want to make sure that no individual can take it. It will always be here to represent Black people. As the new leadership of the UNIA, we're going to have to be so much strong make sure that happens. We cannot function as a family unless we have the home. And that is our home that our ancestors built and left for us. So folks, as we move along and ask you to your assistance and pleading for the system, those of you who are here who do not activate the membership as well, please activate me. And please support this brother, his beautiful wife, and my favorite brother Ray over there. Folks, I went to Atlanta in November. And I went to the Atlanta General Conference. Just to go to the spirit of the God, which was like really the God. The honorable did tell me that. He said, all I ask is still old to him. And we need to get to him. How we can get to him is the next thing. What makes us one of those working the way that we were sure that we were not good. We thought for sure that the open the was not the case. So what we did, we started but I don't go anywhere unless I do not establish what people do. And tonight is my turn to bring it here in Chicago. Be patient with me as I bring the honor of God here tonight. The brother said, after my enemies are satisfied, I shall come back to serve. He said, in life I shall be the same. In death I shall be the terror to the force of black liberty. He said, if death has power, come to me to be real Marcus Garvey. If I may come in a cyclone, pestilence, or as God would have me, don't you know, I shall never desert you and make your enemies triumph over you. Black people, would I not go to hell 1,000,000 times for you? Would I not cry at the footstool of the Lord omnipotent for you? Yes. Not bad for you, then why be sad? Black people cheer up and be assured that if it takes 1,000,000 years, the sins of our enemies shall visit the millionth generation of those who hinder and oppress us. If I die in Atlanta, my work then shall only begin. For I shall live in the spiritual to see the days of Africa's glory. When I am dead, wrap me in the mantle of the red, black, and green. For with God's grace and blessing, I shall rise again. From people, I shall bring countless millions who are there in the Caribbean, North America, and Africa to aid us in the fight for freedom, liberty, and life. Black people, one God, one aim, one destiny, one love. Thank you very much. Africa for Africans. Black people, please support your president. Give me a picture, please. I appreciate the lady, Yes, of course. All the ladies who got back, please.
Peace. Black power, race first. Yeah, that was about to end up, man. I know it's kind of low, and y'all hearing that little clinking noise. That was my bees. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know that man, it's race first, black power. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep striving. We gotta keep striving. You know, we gotta keep it. We gotta stay in the fight. So we got a hell of a fight ahead of us, especially when it comes to these motherfucking Europeans, man. We don't know what the end plan is and what the game plan is. Only thing we know is we got to get a game plan, and we got to come together as a collective. You know, a lot of us listening to these scholars, these YouTube scholars, these Facebook people, you know, If they ain't talking about race first, trying to unify with the people, they ain't talking about nothing because they gonna lead you straight. Man, they gonna lead you straight somewhere that you don't even want to lead you probably straight back to slavery because they ain't got no fight in them. Only way we gonna beat this beast, we got to come together as a race, as a people, and we got to stop all this small bickering and small talk about nothing, and get together and unify. And the only thing that unifies us is that flag. What is important for all of us as people to be least associated with the UNIA. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to become a member, but at least be associated, at least be on account. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having a government, because that's what it is. UNIA is a government. You know what I'm saying? And we all need government. We all need to be governed. We know what's going on and what we got to do. We see it every day. We got to unify. We got to pull our resources together. Stop being so selfish and so scared to unify on that. As far as putting money together to make something happen, we got to stop being scared of that. Like, we got some good people out here, good brothers and sisters out here that so that's not tripping about little money. You know what I'm saying? It's about, what I'm saying, they there's a lot of people out here about their people, really about their people. And we got to support them. Anyway, that was my time. I just wanted to throw that out, you know, race first, black power.